Alrighty guys, OFD checking in here, and today we have an incredible watch from Zenith. This watch comes to me by way of CW Watch Shop. Guys, if you're interested in this watch or another luxury watch in your life, look no further than CW Watch Shop. I'll leave a link down below in the description. Alright guys, so you're looking at this one going, Aaron, didn't you have this watch here on the channel a while back last year? I had a very similar watch to this one here on the channel. I had the titanium version of this watch. This happens to be the ceramic case model, and like I said, this watch is available from CW Watch Shop. Incredible condition on this watch. This watch does come fully boxed, fully papered and everything. If you guys aren't familiar with the boxes that come with these Zeniths, it's actually more than a box. It's a full jewelry box with a workstation that comes out the bottom. It's actually so big that I don't have the wherewithal to capture it here on camera in my studio, but it's really impressive, and the watch comes with everything you would expect as far as box, outer sleeves, everything like that, paperwork and all. So very impressive piece. Now let's talk size-wise here. Now guys, you have a 44mm case from side to side, not including the crown of the pushers. 50 millimeters from north to south is what I'm measuring. You got 14.7 from the sapphire case back to the top of this flat sapphire crystal on the watch, and it's employing a 23mm lug opening on the watch. This watch does come on this factory rubber strap. I do believe that there's other straps available with the watch when you purchase it. Now, if you're not familiar with this movement in the watch, it's really an impressive movement. It's a high beat movement. The standard movement inside of here runs at 36,000 vibrations per hour, which is what you'd expect of a very high grade movement, but what's really impressive, this watch actually has dual escapements in it. I'll go ahead and get this chronograph running here, and you can see you're getting one sweep with each second on this chronograph. It's a 1/100th of a second chronograph in here. The chronograph runs at 360,000 vibrations per hour. It has its own power reserve indicator up here at the 12 o'clock position. So truly an incredible chronograph movement in the watch. Over here at the 3 o'clock position, this is your 30-minute counter for your minutes on your chronograph. Down here at the 6 o'clock position, you can see this little red sweep of this hand here. That's keeping track of your 1 minute for that chronograph as it's going around there. So very impressive. You do also have running seconds over here on this little paddle wheel or whatever you want to call it over here. So you can keep track of your running seconds with that. We'll go ahead and stop it and get this movement reset here on the watch, and you can see that snap back. But very impressive piece. Incredible to think that a watch has an escapement in it running at 360,000 vibrations per hour, but it's really neat. Now, most of the finish on the watch, as you can see from the top, is going to be brushed, but as you bring it around to the sides, you can see the polished highlights on the watch that look really nice. Also brushed along the side here, but you do have this polished chamfer here. I noticed that with ceramics, they're able to polish them up quite similar to your stainless steel, and it looks really good. It also brushes out very similar. You have a signed crown on the watch, as you guys can see, and the knurling on each of these ceramic pushers here. The clasp assembly on the watch, like I said, is also ceramic. Very impressive the way they've done this with the star here and the cutout where it actually just lays down inside of there. It's just very high class and very well built. You can tell Zenith is a true horological masterpiece company. Taking a look at the back, you can see the decorated rotor there with all your El Primero information from Zenith. And if you guys aren't familiar with Zenith, we wouldn't have the, honestly, we probably wouldn't have the Rolex Daytona we have today if it wasn't for the movements that Zenith put out back in the day that really made it possible for Rolex to create the Daytona we now know. Of course, they're making the movements in them now, and if you find a Zenith Daytona, you are doing really good. But love the skeletonizing of this entire case, which really gives you the ability to see that movement. As you guys can see my fingers moving through there, so it's fully skeletonized. Now, the one I showed last time with the, I'm going to bring it up here a little bit closer, but with the titanium case, the hands and loom were kind of a white color. I don't even think it's loom. This one doesn't have any loom at all, so we're not going to do a loom shot, but just getting it up there close, you guys can see how incredible that movement is. Just let you take a look at that there. Very impressive. We'll go ahead and roll it over and let you look at the case back also. This is what you come for, right, to see this. And look at the cutout work on that rotor there. Just incredible. Just amazing work. So let's go ahead and pause it and get this watch on my 7-inch wrist. And we're not going to do a loom shot because there is no loom, on this watch, but see what it looks like on the wrist. Okay, fits the wrist really well, and with a ceramic case, it's super lightweight. Not even sure on the weight of this watch altogether, but this integrated bracelet with this clasp assembly in ceramic like that, also it really warms up to the skin and feels very good on the wrist. So Guys, if you want to get this watch on your wrist, or you see another luxury watch over there at CW Watch Shop, very, very nice stuff and very good people to deal with. So, guys, you like the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. All right, thanks, guys.